welcome to the video. So in this video I'm going to show you how I go about making these non-toxic mason jar candles. In this particular video I used soy wax. You could also use coconut wax. In the past I used to use paraffin wax candles, and there's quite a bit of debate about the level of toxins that paraffin candles emit into the air when they are lit. Paraffin is a waste byproduct of the crude oil or petroleum industry, and some people also say that all candles emit some levels of toxins. So I think the best thing is to do your own research and what you are comfortable with. Personally, I prefer to use coconut wax and soy wax in my home. Yeah, so whatever you feel is right for you. So let's get started. So the first thing you're going to need are some mason jars or glass jars of some sort, a metal pot for melting the wax, and then another pot, like a double boiler pot, that you're going to put water in, natural candle wicks, a spoon, something to hold the wicks in place. I have paper straws, or you could use bamboo skewers or chopsticks, or even clothespins would work quite well. A thermometer, and if you would like to have some scent, some essential oils of your choice. So this is what the soy wax looks like. It makes it very easy to melt. This is about 4 pounds of soy wax, and I find that 4 to 4.5 pounds of wax makes me 6 mason jar candles. So first I start out with about 2.5 pounds into my double boiler, and I bring that to a rolling boil, and I just let it melt, and it doesn't take that long to melt. As you can see, it's already starting to get quite liquidy. And the benefit for using a double boiler is that if you were not to use one, there's a chance that you could scorch the wax, and you don't want to do that. And just melting it this way ensures a slow, even heating, and it also is great for when you do decide to incorporate the essential oils into it. So soy wax has a melting point at 120. You will want to heat it up to 180, but if it's fully melted by then, go ahead and take it off the heat. Here you see it was about 175, and I decided to take it off the heat and let it cool down for a little bit. And when the wax reaches a temperature of about 145, 150, that's when I go ahead and add my fragrance oil. And the reason for that is I don't want to add my fragrance oil at about 175, 180 because I find that's too hot for the oil, and I don't want the fragrance to burn off. So I find about 145, 150 is a better temperature, and I will stir that for a couple minutes. And a rule of thumb is about 1 ounce of fragrance oil per pound of wax. So here I am just setting up my wicks and making sure they are secured at the bottom, and then I go ahead and gently pour the wax into the containers. And as you can see, there's quite a white film immediately as I am pouring, and I think the reason for that is because the day I made these it was snowing, so my glass containers were quite cold, but it did not do any harm to the end process of my candles. So I've let them cure for 2 days, and now I am going ahead and cutting the wicks off. And then what I like to do sometimes is just decorate the candles, the jars after, and I found these little birds at the dollar store. So I just took a hot glue gun and glued a couple to the tops. And then I also found these beads. This is from Michael's, and it's kind of a stretchy material underneath. And I also got these really cool charm little elephants, and I put the beads around, kind of measured it, and I just put the beads around the top, tied it the back, and hot glued it, and then I attached the little elephant, and that just gives it your own little special touch if you want to give this away as gifts, because who does not like getting handmade gifts? I think that's the best thing. Yeah. So that's it for the video. And if you do decide to make these, leave a comment below and let me know how yours went. I always love hearing when people make DIYs and seeing how it goes. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a really good day.